Hello Sim Gamers, welcome to another video guide for Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. In this series, we're going over hints, tips, and spoilers on how to deal with each of the three main areas of the Stranger's Dream to reveal their secrets. With that, let's get into this video. Today, we're tackling the Endless Canyon. In this area, we have to sneak through confusing dark places where strangers lurk in every corner to reopen the bridge near the end. We will cover the spoilers ranging from gentle hints all the way to full-blown walkthroughs. The hints will get stronger as the video goes on, and there will be plenty of off-ramps after each hint so you can try to work it out without a full spoiler if you want. Lastly, I won't reveal what's behind the secret. That's for you to discover for yourself. The first tool we have available to us is the option Reduced Frights, to keep the spooky but ditch the terror and difficulty. That said, I was able to complete this section without Reduced Frights after I had worked out the following solutions. Before we go any further, I assume you know how to enter the Endless Canyon from the Hidden Gorge, and I assume you know what the secret generally looks like. If you don't know these things, warning, spoilers ahead. This is your first chance to watch a different video and figure it out on your own before we proceed. To reiterate the problem, it's very dark. It's a maze around here. There are strangers everywhere, and we have to reactivate a bridge in the middle. Here's my first hint. The Endless Canyon can be solved in two different ways. Have you completed the Shrouded Woodlands or the Starlit Cove? If that suggestion gives you an idea, pause the video and go try it out. Next hint. If you're trying to sneak past, what can the strangers see? How do they react? Can you manipulate their behavior using what you know? If you have an idea based on that hint, here is your chance to pause this video and try it. Last hint. Is there a clever way to avoid activating the second bridge in the dark? If that clue made you go, aha! This is your last chance to pause and try it before the full spoiler. We'll cover the obvious solution first, sneaking around. If you've completed the Starlit Cove, the same idea applies here. But it pays to know the path we need to take ahead of time. This can be practiced before we alert the strangers, but I won't show that here. Once the strangers have been alerted, we head into the dark house to work our way toward the rock garden. Did you notice how many potential blind spots there were around here? Here, we focus our lantern to locate and lure the stranger to one of the many blind spots in the garden. Then, we sneak around the other way. After finding our way to the dining room, we sneak past the stranger, allowing us to relight the second bridge. Hey, I want to hear from you. Comment below about what part of the Endless Canyon you found the most confusing. Back to sneaking around in the dark. All that's left is to sneak by this stranger again and find our way back to the second bridge. Hi, Sim Editor here. These videos take a considerable amount of time and effort to make. If you want to see another solution to the Endless Cove, leave a like and consider subscribing. Thanks! Now let's cover a clever way to avoid sneaking around entirely. The setup is similar to solving the Shrouded Woodlands. It takes a bit of time to prepare, but it pays off for those that have a hard time sneaking around large, confusing spaces in the dark. To start, we need to be able to access the Endless Canyon's boat launch. Once we leave the elevator at the bottom, we reset and re-enter the Endless Canyon to extinguish the flame lighting the main house. Although we've alerted the strangers, our path bypasses most of them altogether. Now we return to the hidden gorge and re-enter the dream from another location. I like the Cinder Isles because it's relatively easy to get to and it's available throughout most of the loop. After a short ride from the Starlit Cove, we arrive back at the Endless Canyon and take the elevator up. With this, we've cleverly bypassed the darkest parts of the house and most encounters with the strangers. Thanks for watching. If these tips helped you, leave a like and consider subscribing. Also, enable notifications to receive alerts when I post more Outer Wilds content. Until next time, this is SimGamer TV.